So let's talk. Okay, I guess it's after dark. We're talking about how to do the instant O face. I guess what I try to do is get into kind of a baseline position that I can kind of work within. Mm-hmm. And for me, that is sitting Indian style.
Right. That's going to allow you to do so many good moves because you have created a pretty clear pathway to the main piece that you're using. Mm-hmm. And you don't have all that standing and jumping around. You have a lot of nervous energy. You're sort of the human pogo
You're very stable.
stick.
And it's very hard to tip over in that position. I find in a lot of other, if you try to diverge too far from sitting Indian style, you will tip over, sometimes very hard.
And some people are asking, well, isn't it hard for you then, Hayes, to actually move while you're in Indian style? And those are people who are ignoring the fact that you have a whole system of pulleys from the ceiling.
Yes.
And you're sort of launching yourself in huge swings around the room.
I'm strapped to this transparent wire that in the light, the way the room is lit, you cannot see it. Mm-hmm. And you can't really see the harness behind me. It's all transparent. Mm-hmm. And yes, if I do a hard tug on one of these things, or if she does, sometimes I'll say, hey, you want to give this a little
give
tug?
It a hard tug,
and that'll fling me into the wall.
And I obviously don't ever want to steal my homeboy's moves, and so I've got my own style. And I am hanging upside down from like a pull-up bar with my knees over the top of the bar. Mm-hmm. And it's on a rail. And it's on a downward incline.
The bar
So I'll have
itself.
her get in the spot. And then I'll be like, all right, pull the crank.
Yeah.
And then
it's held in place by like a piece of wood or something.
Mm-hmm. Sandbags on a piece of wood.
Or I guess what you need is a third person to chop away.
There's at least 3 people whenever I'm giving an O face, because there's got to be me, the person's face who's going to do the O.
And somebody with a big hatchet.
Yeah, and there's got to be somebody just wildly swinging a hatchet. I don't want them to see, so they got to have a blindfold on.
Yeah.
And they're just chopping around until hopefully they release the sandbags.
They chop away the wood that's blocking the sandbags, which fall away. And so that allows the pull-up bar to slide.
To go shooting
So
down.
I'm blindfolded during this, so I can just hear it. But based on what I'm hearing, the pull-up bar is shrieking down the rail.
It's metal on metal. There's sparks shooting off that mother.
And before you give the O face to your partner, it sounds like your head is making contact with the floor before the rest of your body is making contact with your partner.
Yeah, it's not measured perfectly out, so my head does wind up sliding against the floor. A really nice, a lot of you know I live in a very nice basement apartment in my dad's house. And so there's some really nice carpeting, and it does cushion pretty well. I wind up burning my forehead.
I hear sparks sometimes.
Yeah. The sparks are from the pull-up bar against the rail, but then my head is conky down against the carpet, dragging, getting burnt, peeling some of the skin off my forehead. And then I will kind of scoop up, crank my neck, and be able to enter and perform O-face.